Hi, I'm Osik and you're watching Artist Life. In today's episode, I'm going to show you how I completed this painting. If you want, you can paint along with me.
Art provides a visual means of capturing the truth about the natural world and human nature through the lens of its author and conveying its beauty to the observer.
Hi, are you ready? Come on in, let's go. Thanks for coming to my studio. Are you ready to start painting with me? Or if you want, you can just watch for today. Well, the first thing that I'm going to do is block the canvas with a specific color. I'm using acrylic red, and I'm going to take the red here with a little bit of water and just water it down slightly. I just blow dried the acrylic paint. Now I'm going to start with my sketch. I'm just using a pencil, a sketching pencil. So what I am doing is deciding on where I'm going to start the drawing. Since I'm doing a landscape, I like to start with my horizon line about right there. Okay, and again, I am just drawing my main shape. So here is going to be a tree right there. Okay, and also like to put another tree here. Okay, I'm just simplifying the shapes without going into much details. Now, as far as your perspective, it starts from here. This is where I want, and I am just going to curve this down. Okay, so all of this is going to be the land, like the field. Here's the pathway. This is going to be where the trees are, about right there. Okay, and here. So that's it. Now what you do after you're done sketching is use fixative and spray this. So preferably you want to step outside. So now that I sprayed the drawing, I'm ready to paint. First of all, I want to take the yellow and how about a little bit of ultramarine blue right there. Okay, I'd like to just block this in here. I am introducing Prussian here with the green that I had made with Viridian green. I'm taking the white, a little bit of yellow here, and a little bit of this blue. If you notice, I want a very light color for the sky. So all this very lightly, okay, is what I'm blocking in. So now I am introducing a little bit more white with blue. So what I'm doing right now is making the dark tones for these areas here, okay, and just focusing on where the sun might be coming from. So all this dark side, so that's my second layer on that already. Take black with yellow, that gives you another shade of green, and all this I'm going to block out. Okay? All right. Okay, so I'm going to start with the pathway here. I'm using yellow ochre. A little bit of white. Okay, so right here, I'm just going to gray this out. Starting with the lights here, because I do have the dark tones already. As this painting evolves as an impressionist, I want to make sure I create a sense of harmony with the colors. Well, what we've done so far is pretty much map out the colors. If you notice, I've decided on a specific color on the sky. Everything has paint. I've worked with my darks and lights, and now I want to bring everything together. You have to go and adjust other parts of the sky. So I am taking a little bit of Prussian blue again, okay, with mainly white, and I have this bluish color, and then again with the yellow, okay, along with my liquid. Just going to adjust the sky here a little bit. Okay, taking more white. Again, this area above the horizon line between these two trees are going to be a little bit lighter. And then I want to create a soft approach. Okay, again, my paper towel, I can use that to blend with. Just kind of stain it is what you're actually doing. Let's not forget this little corner here. Okay, and again with your other hand, the paper towel, just stain that away. Okay? All right. Let's start with yellow and a little bit of cadmium and of course white. Okay. Also add more cad. And my brush strokes are again going to go pretty much vertical here. If you notice what I'm doing, taking more raw sienna and working that in. Okay, just going in a vertical fashion with my brush strokes. Okay, so that, and also here, bring this in. Okay, don't forget this section as well. Okay, remember this area that I grayed down earlier, I don't want to get rid of, so I am trying to hold on to that section. But I am wanting to put this yellow ochre like of a color in certain parts of my painting. You can even go as far as by introducing that same color here. A little bit on this side here, just to create more volume in the areas that you tend to work on. Just maybe bring a little bit here. And also, I am using this color now. I don't want to get rid of the gray, bluish gray color that I have. So I gently want to introduce this color. There, and I'm going to be using more black. Also take cad with black and just kind of like use that right there. And don't forget the trees. With Impressionism, you tend to use similar colors throughout the whole painting. Okay, and I still want to hold on to my darks and lights when I'm doing this so that it'll make sense. And it's just dabbing and pulling motion. Dab and pull, like this. What I want to do now is put some highlights back here. I love these little adjustments that I can do. Let's not forget this part. Okay, and maybe here, just creating that intensity right here. I didn't really care too much for the individuality of the flowers, so I am just doing it more loose and less detailed. By doing it that way, I could possibly scatter them here and make it more of a field of flowers than anything else. Okay, so I kind of tend to go with this more. Also, you might want to take the black with your cad red and alizarin red mixed and just apply that so that you can create more of a deeper feel in the field. Tend to go more with this color. I like this more here. Okay, so we are going to start with the sky next. Okay, right there. Okay, so here in this area, I'm going to take this and make it into a mountain that's far at a distance. Okay. Right there, just reshape that. Then with your finger, you can just kind of like soften that out. Okay, and then take the yellow and just work that in. Okay, right here. Okay. With this dark color, I'd like to just reshape this as well. Okay, because I'm going to put some flowers here. And also, I want to put a little bit of shadows here, right there. You know, within the pathway. Just go ahead and apply the red here. Okay, I'm using cadmium red. Okay, so here I'm just using this paint tube. It's yellow ochre. Okay, sometimes I use the tube just directly, and I squeeze gently and just kind of like use that to spread. Okay, and then of course with a clean brush you want to spread the yellow ochre a little bit. You can even take pure Galkite in this case, which will help you spread as you please. Okay. And then I'm going to take a little bit of white here. I want my yellow ochre to be pretty light there, and going to introduce that here in this pathway. So I think that's about it. Wow, that was really fun.